Hi everyone, I'm Ravikant In today's video, we will discuss about the syntax of CSS and we will discuss about the selectors in CSS. How can we use a selector? What are the different types of selectors present in the CSS? In the previous video, we have discussed about the types of CSS. There are three types of CSS we have discussed in that video. If you are interested, then you can check out that video also. The selectors in CSS and the declaration block of the selectors are very important to understand because without selectors you are not able to apply any type of styles to the HTML tags. Now let's understand the selectors in CSS. Here you can see there is a code that contains a selector and a declaration block. Here h1 is your selector because we want to select the h1 tag or we want to select the h1 heading from the HTML document. And the declaration block, there is a property and its value. That means property may be your background color and value is red. Means we want to apply the background color of the heading to red because we have selected the h1 tag. Now let's jump into VS Code to understand this concept practically. Then we will discuss the selectors and type of selectors.
Now we are in the VS Code. Now let's understand the basic syntax of CSS. Now we have to create a new file. So we will create a new file from here, index.html, then hit enter. Import the basic document structure of HTML by using the AMAT abbreviation. Just click exclamation, then hit enter. Here you can see there is a basic HTML document. Now we have to apply the CSS. We can use the CSS in three ways, that is inline, internal and external CSS. In this video we will using the external CSS. So we have to create a new file of style.css. So let's create a new file with extension .css and we have to link that file to this HTML document. So here click on new file, then style.css, then hit enter. This is our CSS file that we want to link with the HTML document. We can link that by using the link tag. Just type link, then hit enter. Link is related to style sheet and href is style.css. Style.css. Now we have linked the CSS file to HTML file. Okay. Now let's see the basic syntax of the CSS. Now let's create a heading, that is h1, then hit enter. Generate the random words by using the lorem 20. Okay, so this is the basic h1 tag. See the result by using the live server. Here you can see there is a simple and the basic heading in the document. Now we have to apply the style to this heading and we will apply that style in the style.css file. Now we have to select this h1 tag. So we have to type the h1, then curly braces, then hit enter. This is the body of h1 tag. Means any type of style we apply inside this body of the h1 tag. Here h1 is our selector. Means we want to select the h1 tag and we want to apply the style on that particular tag, that is h1. So let's apply the style to this tag. Let's say background color. So this is the syntax how can we apply the style to a tag. Now let's see the output on the browser. Here you can see the heading have a violet background color. Okay, this is the basic syntax of the CSS file. Now let's
in CSS, selectors have three types. The first one is element selectors. In element selector, we will directly select the particular element or the tag from HTML document. For example, we can select the h1 tag directly from the HTML document and we can apply the style to that particular tag. That is called the element selector. And the second type of selector is ID selector. ID selector is used when we want to apply the particular style to the particular tag. For example, we have different types of paragraph or headings in the HTML document and we want to apply the style on particular paragraph. Then how can we do that? We can do that with the help of ID selector. We will give a particular id to a paragraph, then we will select that particular paragraph and to apply the style to that paragraph. And the third type of selector is class selector. The class selector is used to apply the style on particular class of elements. For example, we have three elements, just example like heading, paragraph, and a span tag, and we have created the same class to all the element. Then we can apply the same style to three of the tags. So these are the three types of selectors present in the CSS. Now let's understand these selectors practically in VS Code.
The first one is element selector. Element selector means we want to select a particular element from the given HTML document. Here we have a tag that is h1 tag, and this is an element that is h1 element, and now we have another element that is paragraph element. Okay, now we have two elements in the HTML tag, that is h1 and paragraph, and we can apply the style on body tag also. Body is also an element. Okay. Now let's understand the element selector. Element selector means we will select a particular element and apply the style on that particular element. In this example, we have selected the heading that is h1 and applied the style to this tag that is background color. Now let's try to apply the style on the paragraph tag. So let's just type the element name. Element name is paragraph, then curly braces, then hit enter. So now we have selected the paragraph from the HTML document. Okay, this tag is taking reference from the index.html file, and the style is applied to this paragraph tag. Now let's apply the style to this tag. For example, let's apply the color to be yellow, background color to black, padding let's say 50 pixel, then hit enter. Now let's see the output in the browser. Here you can see we have selected the paragraph tag. Okay, we have selected the paragraph tag, that is this paragraph tag. This paragraph tag is get selected here. We have selected the paragraph tag and change the color of the paragraph to yellow and the background color to black, and we have given the padding of 50 pixel to this paragraph. You can observe there is a gap between this heading and a paragraph. Here is a gap. You will notice here a gap all around this paragraph. Top, bottom, left, right, there is a padding of 50 pixel. Okay, so this is the one type of selector that we have used in the CSS, that is element selector. In the case of element selector, we directly select the element from the HTML document. In this case, we have selected the paragraph and the h1. Now let's try to use the second type of selector, that is ID selector. For using the ID selector, we have to give the ID to particular element. For example, now let's create another h1 heading, that is h1, that hit enter, lorem, then 10. Now let's see the output. Here you can see we have two headings in the document, that is h1 heading here and the second heading is this. Now we only want to apply the style on the first heading. We don't want to apply the style on this second heading. So in that case, we will use the ID selector. ID selector is applied to particular element with having a specific ID. Now let's apply the ID to this tag. ID is used as an attribute to this h1 tag. So just type ID, then hit enter. Here you can see there is an attribute of the h1 tag, that is ID. We'll apply a ID to this h1 tag. Let's say we will type ID1. Now we have created a ID to this h1 tag, and we will select this heading h1 by using this ID. So let's try to do that. We don't want to apply the style on both of the headings. We just want to apply this heading on h1 tag particular. Okay, now we have to select this ID tag. So here comes into picture the ID selector. We can select the particular tag with using its ID, and there is an operator, that is hash, by which we can select the ID of particular element. The name of ID is ID1, then curly braces, then hit enter. Now we have to apply the style on that particular tag. For example, background color to red and color to yellow. Okay, now we have applied two properties, that is background color and color. Here background color is a property and red its value, color is a property and yellow its value. Okay, then we have selected the id one. Let's see the output in the browser. Here you can see the element which having a particular id is have a red background color and the color is yellow. So this is called the id selector. We have created a particular id here. Id of that particular element is id1, and we will select that id in style.css using the hash operator. Okay, these are the two types of selector, that is element selector and the id selector. Now let's discuss about the class selector. Class selectors comes into play when we want to apply the particular style to one or more element. Let's try to use the class selector. Now let's comment out this all of the style, control or slash. Now we have to apply, let's say we want to apply the same type of style on this h1 and this paragraph. Then how can we do that? We can't do that with the help of id selector, because id is applied on particular tag only. We can't have two tags with having a same id, but two tags can have the same class. So let's create a class. Name of the class, let's say cl1. So this is the name of our class, and we have to create a class here, class cl1. Now we have created a class for both the element, that is p and h1. Now we have to select this class in the style.css file. So just type dot cl1, then curly braces. We can access a class with using the dot operator. Dot operator is used to select a class from the HTML document, and hash operator is used to select a particular ID from the HTML document. Now we have a class that is CL1, two element having the same class, that is CL1 and CL1 in H1 and paragraph. So we have selected this dot CL1, and we'll apply the style to this document, and we will apply the style to these two tags. So let's apply the style, for example font size. Now let's see the output in the browser. Here you can see both the heading and the paragraph having the same properties, that is the background color and the color. Both the h1 tag and the paragraph tag having the same properties applied, that is the background color and the color. Now let's try to add some more properties on both of the tags. Let's say font family. You can select any type of font. Let's see the output. Here you can see the font family of both the tags has changed. So this is the class selectors. We have discussed the three types of selector, that is element selector, id selector and the class selector. Element selector is used by directly selecting the element. In element selector, the style is applied to all the tags present with the same name. And then we have the id selector that is used to select the particular element present in the HTML document. And the third type is class selector, that is used to apply the style on particular class of elements. Then the last type of selector is the universal selector. The universal selector is used to apply the style on whole the document, whole HTML document. So let's say we want to select whole the HTML document. So this is a simple HTML document. Now we want whole the background color of the document would be a yellow color, and the padding and the margin we want to apply on this page, and all the tags should follow that properties. Then how can we do that? We can use the universal selector to apply the style to whole the web page. So now let's try to use the universal selector. Universal selector is star, then curly braces, then hat enter. So this is universal selector. Now we can apply the style that we want to apply on the universal selector. For example, background color, margin 50 pixel, and font family. Now let's see the output in the browser. Here you can see whole the background color of the web page is changed and the font family is changed, and there is a space between the top, left, right and the bottom. That is called the margin. Okay, this is a simple use of the universal selector. We can universally select all the tags or the element present inside the HTML document. I hope you have understand the selectors in the CSS. So these are the four types of selector present in CSS, that is element selector, class selector, ID selector and universal selectors.